All righty. I hope everyone's enjoying the weather. Good evening. Let's get seated right onto our mat. And again, if you do have the strap, just place it beside you. We'll use it in a little bit. If you don't, I'll let you know how what to do without it. But let's just sit on the mat, cross-legged or one shin in front of the other on your folded up blanket to give yourself a little lift in the hips if you need that, or just right onto the mat. Relax your shoulders down and back, hands wherever they feel comfortable. Nice long spine. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable for you, or a soft gaze to the tip of your nose. Just start to breathe. Let your day go. It's a very warm evening tonight, and if you feel as we're moving through our poses that you need a break, take your breaks as much as you need. Sips of water at any time. Just moving with your breath, your pace. Just tune into your breathing. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breath out. And start to lengthen your inhale in through the nose. Exhale. A few more of those. Inhale. Big breath in. Exhale. One more. Breathe in deep. Exhale. If you had your eyes closed, open them back up, come back into your space. We're going to take our hands and bring them right behind us. Interlace your fingers, press the palms open, your shoulders back, and then start to tuck your chin into your chest and coming into a few neck rolls to one side. And sitting up nice and tall, feeling the stretch along the neck, the back of the neck, the sides, the front of the neck. Taking your time in the circling of the neck. Keep that breath moving. Switch sides whenever you're ready. Other way. Inhale and exhale. Gently start to come back to center. Release your arms. Bring your head back between the shoulders and just relax. Good. Let's bring a little movement to a little bit in the shoulders, a little bit in the arms there. We're going to take a big breath in. Breathe in. Arms up. Fingertips up towards the sky. Another breath in. Stretch out. Relax the shoulders back down. Good. Slowly start to bend up at the elbows. Palms face forward. Good. Peel the shoulders back. Open the chest. Good. Breathe in. We're going to bring our arms back up. Exhale back into our cactus pose, bending up the elbows, palms facing up. Inhale, bring it back up. Fingertips up towards the sky. Exhale, bend up at the elbows. We'll do a few more times here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend up the elbows. Breathe in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do two more times here. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Take a nice big stretch. Exhale back into the cactus arm and slowly relax. Maybe a little shake of the wrists, a little wiggle of the fingers. Shrug the shoulders up and down. Relax. Rest. Good. And we're going to take our strap, or if you don't have one, that's okay. You can just have the hands up in the same motions. But if you do have your strap, grab hold of your strap. You can even just grab a belt or scarf. We're going to bring our hands to the about shoulder distance. Shoulder distance, a little wider if you need to. And we're just going to start to bring the strap up above our head. Good. Just have it right up. And I'm just going to bring a little wider than my shoulders just so it feels really nice and it lets my shoulders relax back down. Good. Take a breath in. And then let's do a little bit of side stretches. Exhale over to the right. And just keep that grip on your strap, on your belt. Belly hugs in and up. Find that nice long spine. Couple of breaths here. All right, let's bring it back up to center. Other side, take a big breath in, lengthen out. Exhale over to the left. There's a couple of breaths here too. Good. Come back to center. And let's take a big breath in. Exhale over to the right. And do 2 more times on each side. And feel that lengthening in the left side body. As you grab onto the strap, you're coming up and over that right hip. Back to center, and then over to the left. Nice. Come back to center. Very good. Last time, over to the right. I know you're probably feeling a little bit of burning in the arms right now. They're feeling a little tired, but we're just going to do it one more time. You guys got it. Good job. Come back to center. Last time, to the left. Just make sure your breath is flowing in and out. You're sitting up nice and tall, finding that length and a little bit of lift out of your hips. Good. Come back to center and then slowly release the strap. A little shrug in the shoulders, a little shake in the hands, maybe even interlacing your hands, turning them out, palms forward, and then palms together. Palms out, palms together, palms out, and palms together. And that should just kind of stretch out your wrists and your fingertips there. All right, nice work, everybody. Now we're going to use the strap again. This time we're going to do a little bit of rotation in our shoulder, in the joint there. We're going to take our strap and place it in front of us. Extend your arms forward. And this time we are going to have to put our hands at about a little wider than shoulder distance, maybe even about 2 fists out from the shoulder distance there. So taking it to where it feels good, start to take that breath in, start to bring your arms up. And maybe you stop here. You're feeling, yes, this is where I'm going to stop. This is where it feels good for me. Maybe you bring up a little bit higher, maybe right in front of the head. Or you can bring it up over the head. Good. And wherever you are, just make sure you're listening to your body and that feels appropriate where you are with your arms extended out. Maybe you bring it behind your head. And from here, if you have it behind your head, you may even have to grab hold even wider towards the end of the strap. Good. Now, maybe some of you, a few of you can go all the way behind or even right behind your shoulder blades there. Good. Now let's all bring it back to center. Good. Arms extended forward. And then slowly release. Good. Just let that energy settle back into your body. A little bit of tilt of the head side to side because that might have had some tension crept up from the shoulders there. Good. We're going to try this a few more times. So same thing as before, arms extended out, hands wherever they feel appropriate to you. Start to take that big breath in. Exhale. Start to just lift your arms up gradually. Bring it to a spot that feels good for you to kind of stretch out, feeling the rotation in your, we call it the rotator cuff in the shoulder joint there. Maybe you go a little higher, not too overstrained. So making sure that everything feels okay. Maybe you go behind the head. Maybe you take a little wider in your hands in the grip there and come all the way behind you as far as it goes. Stay there. Wherever it is that you have the strap, stay there. A couple of breaths in. Sit up a little taller. Good. And then come all the way back to center. And then slowly relax your arms, strap down, a little shrug of the shoulders, a little tilt of the head side to side. Good. Very nice job. And wherever it took you, I hope you feel a little something there. We're gonna try one more time there, one more time. And let's bring our strap out in front of us, a little wider than shoulder distance or a little, about 2 fists if you need that. And start to take that breath in. Big breath in. Exhale, start to lift nice and slow, gradually. Making your way to a place where you feel a little bit of a stretch, a little energy in the arms. Starting to take your hands a little wider on the strap if need be. And then hold. Pause wherever it is that you've stopped. Keep breathing. And then gently bring your arms back forward, extending them out. And then relax. Release the strap. Very nice job, everybody. Good work. All right, we're going to do one more thing with the arms and the strap. We're going to place the strap right over our right shoulder. Good. We're going to take our right hand and bring it right behind us. Good. Right to the middle of the shoulder blade there. Good. Right arm is going to come over, left hand behind you, and right hand onto the elbow. And then bring that right arm back behind you and grab for the strap, the top and the bottom of the strap. And start to bring the left elbow up and the right elbow down. Just feeling a little bit of a open across the chest. Sit up nice and tall. Take a couple of breaths here. And some of you actually might be able to grab for your fingertips or your hands, and you may not need the strap, and that's fine too. If you don't have a strap, you can always grab hold of the bottom and top of the shirt. So if you don't have a strap, you can do that. One more breath in. And exhale, release. Shake the arms out, a little shrug of the shoulders. And let's try the other side this time. So bring that strap, bring it over your right shoulder this time. We're gonna bring our right arm up and the right palm right between the shoulder blades. Left arm goes up, pressing down onto the right elbow gently, just deepening that stretch there. And slowly bring that left hand behind you, grabbing for the straps or fingertips if you can reach that far. Hands, maybe, or your shirt if you don't have the strap, and that's okay. Sit up nice and tall. Maybe you can try stretch that right elbow to the ceiling as much as you can. Let's just take a couple breaths here, feeling a nice opening across the chest, sitting up taller. And just breathing. Good. One more. Breathe in deep. And exhale, release. Awesome. Very, very nice. Relax your strap down for a second. We're going to use it for the second portion of the seated poses here. So back onto our bum here, onto our glutes. We're going to extend our legs out in front of us. Good. And I might even just do it this way so you can see my legs across there. So extending the legs out to the front of your mat, and grab hold of your straps if you have them. If you don't, then we can just do a regular forward fold. But if you do have your straps, you can bring them onto your feet there, across the soles of your feet. Sitting up nice and tall. Maybe you start to hinge and fold a little bit more, reaching for your strap all the way down. Finding that nice long spine. Just taking those breaths in and out. Belly tucks in. Relax the shoulders a little bit more. So you might even have to move your hands a little bit towards you just so that you can relax the arms. So we don't want to be pulling too tight. Just a gentle, gentle pull so that we can get that nice stretch in our hamstrings. A couple more breaths. Good work. All right. Keeping the strap on the left foot, you're going to take the right foot out, bring the left foot to the corner of your mat, and then start to bring your right foot in towards you. Bend up at the right knee. Good. Now we're just going to fold over one side of the leg. So just move your belly, your torso over to the left side of your leg. And then again, just folding over a little bit or staying upright. Relaxing the shoulders. And as always, finding that nice long spine, a little bit of a lift out of the hips. Good. Now, using your left hand, we're going to grab for both straps, both sides of the straps. We're going to take that and just gently pull it towards us. Bring our right arm up and over. Good. Nice little side body stretch here. As you pull onto the left foot with your left hand, You're just going to bring a little stretch in the right. Stay here for another breath. And slowly exhale, come back to center. Good. All right. We're going to release that strap from the left foot, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. So this time, bending up the left knee, extending the right leg out. Good. Strap over the right foot this time. And just drawing your belly in front of the right leg this time. Just taking a couple of breaths here. Maybe you fold over the right leg. Maybe you stay upright. See what feels good to you in your body this evening. Noticing a little bit of a stretch under your leg. Maybe you flex your toes a little bit more towards you. Good. Take one more big breath in through the nose. Exhale all the way out. Good. We'll do the same thing on this side here. Right hand to holding onto both sides of the strap. We're going to bring our left arm up and over. Good. Stretching out that left side body. Breathing in and out. Very nice. We'll come back to center. Release. Good. Release the strap, set it aside. We won't be using it until the very end on our back there. So let it go. And we are going to start to come to one more pose in our seated position here into a recline, not recline, in a seated butterfly pose. So bring your soles of your feet to touch, knees out wide, take your feet and start to hinge and fold all the way down. Let your upper spine relax, your neck, and then slowly get nice and heavy in your head. Good. Grab for your toes, grab for your feet, maybe hands in front of you. Get nice and heavy in your upper body. Few breaths here. Good. And gently press your hands back down to the mat, walking forward towards you, and come all the way back up, shoulders over the hips. Close your knees up like a book, and let's come onto our hands and knees now. And we're just going to stay there for a couple of poses here, so not too long, so don't worry. If you'd like to keep in seated position, that's fine too, and I'll cue you through that while you're seated. But if you are on your hands and knees, make sure that your knees are cushioned. Bring a towel under it, or if you're okay, you can just let it go and set everything aside. Stacking your wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Spread your fingers nice and wide. And let's just start off with bring your hips over to the right. Good. Just bop them over to the right, and then bring your gaze to the left right behind you. So you're looking to the back wall. It's a little gentle twist here. Good. Come back to center. Bop your hips, shift them over to the left, and gaze behind you to the right. Good. Come back to center. One more time on each side. Shift your hips over to the right, look behind you to the left. Come back to center. Last time, other side. Shift the hips, nudge them over to the left, and look behind you to the right. Good. Back to center. Very good. Let's move through some cat-cow here. Good. And you know how to do cat-cow on seated. Just hands onto your lap, and then start to lift your chest up nice and open, gaze forward or a little higher than eye level. Exhale, send the head down, tuck your chin in, press your hands away from the mat. Inhale all the way back up, press the belly button forward and down. Exhale all the way back up into your cat back. Inhale up, cow pose. Exhale all the way down. And taking it nice and slow, moving in the spine nice and easily as you go up and down. We'll do 2 more rounds. Inhale to lift the chest, gaze forward, untucking that tailbone. Exhale, tucking the tailbone back in, relax, and now chin tucks in, belly button up towards the spine. Last time. Inhale up. Exhale all the way down. Good. And slowly come back to center. And from tabletop, let's come into melting heart pose. We're gonna walk our hands to the front of the mat, extend them out, start to allow your upper body to melt down, your chest, your forearms, your head. Now, if this doesn't work for you and it feels a little too intense in your low back, you can bring blocks, pillows, and place your arms right over top. And this should give you a little bit of lift, a little space. You can still get that nice swoop in the low back. Hips are nice and high, feeling the space across the backside. And 2 more breaths here. Gently start to press into your hands. Come off the blocks, lift yourself all the way up, remove the blocks, really, really nice. Come back into your tabletop. Good. Now let's come into downward facing dog. So pressing into your hands, curl your toes in, and start to hover your knees off the mat. Then your hips come up. Good. Start to walk your hands out, giving yourself a little space between the hands, your feet out a little wider. Good. Bend up at the knees. A little bit of pedaling in the heels to give a little bit of blood flow back into the legs. Let your head go, soften behind the neck. Get your sit bones up a little higher, creating that upside down V shape. Nice and slow. Take those breaths in and out. Good. Let's start to walk our feet in to the middle of the mat and then hands in towards your feet. Good. Relax your upper body over your legs. Bend up at the knees as much as you need to. Grab hold of opposite elbow. Sway your body side to side. Let your head relax. Good. Relax your hands back down onto the mat. Inhale. We're going to lift halfway, pressing into your legs. Find that nice long spine, flat back. Exhale all the way back down to the mat. Good. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, halfway lift. Belly pulls in, peel the shoulders back, long back. Exhale all the way back down to your feet. 1 more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale all the way down. Good. Press into your feet. Tuck your chin in and rise all the way nice and slow to the top. Once you get to the top, reach your arms all the way up, pressing the palms, maybe a little gaze up towards the top. Exhale, hands back to heart. Belly draws back in. Take a breath in. Exhale, arms come alongside you. Roll the shoulders back. Mountain pose. Breathe in. Breath out. Good. All right, everyone. Let's move through 2 sun salutations. Your pace, your breath. Just flow through the movements. Nice and easy. Inhale. Sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale. Forward fold. Bend up at the knees. Slowly come down. Inhale. Halfway lift. Press into your legs. Find that long back. Exhale all the way back down to your feet. Take a big breath in, tuck your chin and press into your feet. Rise to the top. Reach the arms up. Exhale, hands at heart. Breathe in. Breath out. Relax. Arms alongside you. Right back into your mountain pose. Stand up nice and tall. Press into your feet. Feel grounded. Center yourself. And 1 more time. Inhale. Sweep the arms up. Take your time. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, back down to your feet. Press into your feet. Take a big breath in. Tuck your chin in and rise nice and slow. Stacking 1 vertebrae at a time. Sweeping your arms all the way back up. Exhale, hands down at center. Breathe in. Exhale, relax. Arms alongside you. Take that big breath in. 1 full breath in. Full breath out. Good work there. All right, we're going to come into 2 balancing poses. And if you have a chair or if you need to take a second to grab one, you can bring it right beside you. You can place your hands right onto the chair. You can place 1 hand on the chair, or if you have a wall, you can do that as well. I'll also help you cue it through if you feel like balance is a little wobbly today, because it just happens to us every day. Our balance is different. First off, we're going to bring our hands onto the hips if it's not on the chair or the wall. Start to bring a little bit more weight into your left foot. Turn the right toes out, and we're going to come right into tree pose, placing your right foot on anywhere on the left leg. It could be toes, right toes to the mat and the sole of your right foot to the ankle. It could be right below the knee. Good. Now start to find that focus in front of you as you press your foot into your leg back into your foot. Find your breath. Breathe. Now you can keep your hands on the hips. Sometimes that helps with balance. Or you can keep it on the chair or on the wall. Belly tucks in. Find that strength. Now, if you like, you can also place your hands at heart center. Just keep breathing. Find your focus. Find a little length. Take another breath in. Full breath out. Good. Now, if you have your hands together, you can bring them back onto your hips and bring your right foot back down onto the mat. Good. And if you're on the chair, just hang on to the seat, your chair there or the wall. Good. Now let's try the other side this time. So hands onto your hips or on the chair or on the wall, and then start to bring the weight onto your right foot this time. Turn your left toes out and place it anywhere on the side of your right leg. Good. Start to press the foot into the leg back into the foot, keeping the hands on the hips if that feels good for you. And that's a really good way to keep those hips leveled and to keep that balance there. But if you like to challenge yourself, you can have your hands at heart too. Just keep breathing. Slow it down. Always breathe. Don't hold your breath. Just a couple more breaths in and out. And one more breath in. Good. Now, if you have your hands together, place them onto your hips. And then bring that left foot back down. Good. And just relax. Arms alongside you. Walk your feet out. Good job, everybody. Whatever it was or wasn't, let it go. All done now. We're going to come into one more balancing pose. Good. So I'm going to just show you from this angle here. Back to hands on the hips. Good. First, steady yourself. Bring the weight over to your left foot. And then just start to bend up at the right knee. Grab for the inside or the outside of your right foot. Good. You can have your hand on the chair there or hand on the wall. And if you can't grab your foot, you can just bend it up as much as you like to. Good. And just take a couple of breaths here. Steady your gaze, belly pulls in. Breathe. In. And out. Nice little quadricep stretch here. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release. Arms back alongside you. Good work. All right, we're gonna try the other side here. Hands back onto the hips. Maybe I'll stand this way so you can see on the other side. Good. So left leg, we're gonna bend up the knee. Now, if you can't grab for it, that's okay. You can just bend it up and have your hands on the hips and see if you can just hold it there, flexing the foot. Now, if you can grab for it, you can grab for it and draw that left foot in. You can bring your right hand out or grab for the chair if you have a chair in front of you or a wall as well. Good. Take a couple of breaths here. One more. And exhale, release everything. Walk it out, relax the arms, take that big breath in. Exhale all the way out. So good. Awesome work, everybody. All right, let's get into a few standing poses now. So we're going to come to the long edge of your mat. Start to walk your feet out nice and wide as it feels good in between the legs. And then start to turn your left toes out to the side, coming into warrior two. You got it. And then start to lunge into that front knee. Very nice. Good. Hips are forward to the long edge of the mat. Left knee over the left ankle or working towards that. Hands can stay on the hips. And just stay here. Take a nice stretch. Now you can bring out your arms if you choose to. If this feels you want to challenge yourself, bring your arms out, fingertip to fingertip. Lunge a little bit more. Relax your shoulders back down. Breathe. In and out. Now you can stay here or you can stay here. Or option number 3, let's bring in some movement into our legs and arms. We're gonna take a big breath in. Reach your arms up, strain the leg, left leg strains out. Exhale, lunge back into that left knee, arms out side to side. Breathe in, reach up, strain the leg. Exhale, lunge, arms out side to side. Good, let's do this a few times. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breath out. 2 more times. Last time. So good. That's really, really nice. Stay here. 2 breaths in. One more. Good job, everybody. Let's bend up at the left elbow. Place the left forearm on your left thigh. Good. Right arm goes up nice and high. Nice. Good job. All right. Stay here. We're going to take a couple breaths here, reaching that right hand up towards the sky, or even bring it onto your hips. If you feel like your right arm is really tired right now, you can bring your hands onto your hips. All right, so you can choose either arm up or hand on the hip, or option number 3, a little movement here. We're gonna start to circle our right arm down and up. Stop. Good, breathe in. Exhale down and up. Pause. Breathe in. Exhale down and up. Just stop here. Take a breath in. Last time. Down and up. Good job, everybody. Start to slowly press into your feet. Come all the way back up. Take that bend out of the front knee. Hands catch your hips. And take that left foot so that toes are pointing forward again. Good job. Let's try the other side, the same sequence. So with your hands on the hips, start to slowly turn the right toes out to the back of your mat. Lunge into that front knee, back into your warrior 2. Now keeping the hands on the hips, hands out side to side, wherever it may be that works for you. Breathe. In and out. Good. Now you can stay here with your hands on your hips, or you're going to bring a little movement again. So take a breath in, reach. Straighten out that front knee, exhale, lunge. Breath in, breath out. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Last time, stretch it up. Out slowly back to warrior 2. Good job. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna come back to that other pose there, extended side angle. Bend up at the right elbow, place the right forearm on your right thigh, left arm comes up high. Good. Now, again, you can keep it on the hips. If you feel like the left arm is getting a little tired, you can also come into some movement. Inhale, exhale, circle it around. Take your time. It doesn't have to go fast. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breath out. Last one. Breathe in, exhale, circle it around. Feeling that shoulder, back up. And then slowly hands touch your hips, come all the way back up. Nice. Straighten both legs, pivot, move the right foot so it's facing forward. And let's come into a forward fold. Take a breath in, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Bend up at the knees a little bit there. Let your head go. Soften behind the neck. Maybe even a little movement in your hips side to side, bending up at one knee, then the other. Hands onto the ground or maybe even under blocks or a chair. Good. Slowly start to press into your hands, and we're just going to heel toe or walk our feet back in about shoulder distance apart and bring your knees down onto the mat. And let's come onto our bum there, right onto our glutes. Good. We're coming to deer pose. We're going to bring our left shin in front and our right leg behind us. So about 90 degrees in the front leg and 90 degrees in the back leg. It doesn't have to be perfect. Mine's more like a 45. Good. Now you can sit up nice and tall, lengthen through spine, and just sit here and feel that nice hip opening up to the right. Or you can fold over with your forearms to the mat, letting your head go. You can grab for your blocks or towels and place them under your hands or your arms or your head. So you find out where it feels good for you and take your body to that place. We'll stay here for about 3 to 4 of your breaths. Just allowing your body to get a little heavier, sink a little deeper. Shoulders down. Listen for your breath. We'll find one more deep breath in. Deep breath out. Start to press into your hands, lift yourself all the way back up. And we're just going to try the other side by swinging our right leg forward and our left leg behind us. Good. Again, sitting upright is an option. Folding over onto your mat, maybe on your forearms, onto blocks or towels, whichever feels good for you. Maybe your head comes down or hovering. You can always grab a block or a towel and place your head on there, just so that you have a little bit of support for your head. Just relaxing your face, softening along the jaw, and just listening for your breath. All right, let's take one more breath in. And exhale all the way out. All right, press into your hands. Start to lift yourself all the way back up. Very nice job. Remove anything that you're using in your deer pose there. And we'll start to come onto our back. Good. Start to bring your spine all the way down. Very nice. All right. Let's get right into a little bit of a twist in our hips there. Let's walk our feet out about mat distance apart. Knock your knees into each other. Arms can tee out or arms up overhead if that feels good. A little opening across the chest and shoulders. Breathe in. Exhale, send the knees over to the right. Inhale, knees come back up. Exhale, knees over to the left. Breathe in, knees up. Exhale, knees over to the right. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Few more times. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good, 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Breathe in. Bring your knees back in. Walk your feet back about hip distance apart. And just draw one knee in, then the other. Grab hold of both shins or one shin and with one hand each, or grabbing for the backs of your legs, and start to bring a little movement side to side, front to back. Maybe a little circling with the knees one way. And then the other. Good. We're going to come into happy baby pose as well. We're going to start to grab for the outsides of our feet, the outsides of the ankles, or the backs of the knees, and just draw the knees into your chest. Maybe a little movement in your ankles here as you circle your ankles out. Point or flex the feet. See how that feels. A little movement along that joint there. You can also extend one leg out, then the other, or both legs out at the same time. Good, very nice. Just a nice natural movement. I'll start to draw the right knee into your chest. Extend the left leg out onto the mat. If you have some good space in your hip there. If it feels a little too much, a little too intense, you can end up at the left knee. Shoulders down and back, a little humbling of the chin to give space to the back of the neck. Just taking a few breaths here as you draw your knee in a little closer towards you. Let's start to switch sides, releasing your grip and drawing your left knee in, interlacing on top of the left shin or the left hamstring. Slow down your breathing, allowing your body to relax. Couple more breaths in and out. Gently release your grip, bring both feet down onto the mat, and then bring the soles of your feet to touch. Open your knees out wide to the sides of your mat. Good. Release your tailbone back out. Belly softens, arms can tee out, arms can cactus, just like we did in at the very beginning of our practice today, where we bend up at the elbows, palms face up towards the ceiling. Or you can bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly, and feel the movements of your breath. We'll start to make our way into your Shavasana, the final pose of tonight's practice. You can stay right here if you feel very comfortable, or you can start to extend your legs out onto the mat, arms alongside you, or you can start fish up your body, taking up as much space as you need. Relax the back of your head wherever you are. Close your eyes and just allow the body to unwind, surrender onto your mat. Get a little lighter and heavier at the same time. And just give yourself this moment to let go, just even for a minute or two. We'll take 5 breaths in. Breathe in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Big breath out. Fill up the lungs. Empty out the lungs. Full breath in. Big sigh out. Whenever you're ready, gently open your eyes. A little wiggle of the fingers and toes. And this at your own time, coming up nice and gently. Take your time. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. Have yourself a nice week. Namaste.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. You as well.
Bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
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 Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye.
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 Bye. Have a good night.
Bye. You too.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Have a good evening.
Yeah, yes, good evening. Okay.